Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Young and the Restless predictions show that sparks are flying as Audra Charles, Zalika Silver, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, team up against Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and Jack Abbott. Peter Bergman are not pleased with Summer Newman's Allison Lanier attempts to gain sole custody of Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell, Kyle's biological child. More Y&R predictions show that Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is offering inside information to Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, after being fired by Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. Also, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, and Billy Abbott might take comfort in each other's company, because they are both discovering their partner's lies on Young and the Restless. And more Y&R predictions hint that Kyle's date with Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, might lead to an unexpected fallout. Also, Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Audra and Kyle could be plotting a coup against Victor, potentially seizing Glissade for themselves. So, Y&R spoilers suggest a week full of confrontations, betrayals, and potential alliances. These predictions from Belinda at Soap Dirt are always based on official soap opera spoilers and recent episode drama. You can get daily updates 7 days a week on all your favorite soap operas right here. Get all your daily Young and the Restless spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt. And stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. The world of the Young and the Restless thrives on drama, scheming, and power struggles, and recent developments hint at a brewing storm between Audra Charles and Kyle Abbott as they potentially set their sights on taking down the formidable Victor Newman. Fans know that Victor is no easy opponent. His decades of experience in corporate warfare, combined with his unwavering loyalty to his family, make him a titan in Genoa City. But what happens when ambition and revenge collide with youthful cunning and desperation? Here's a deep dive into the possible machinations of Audra and Kyle, and what their alliance might mean for the Newman Empire. Audra Charles has always been a wild card. She's smart, manipulative, and unafraid to use her charm to achieve her goals. Since arriving in Genoa City, she's made it clear that she's willing to do whatever it takes to climb the corporate ladder. Her recent stint at Newman Media has placed her in close proximity to the Newmans, giving her a front-row seat to their vulnerabilities. While Audra initially seemed loyal to Nate Hastings and the Newman family's interests, her actions often reveal a self-serving agenda. It's plausible that Audra sees Victor as the ultimate obstacle in her quest for power. After all, toppling the Black Knight would solidify her as a force to be reckoned with. Kyle Abbott, on the other hand, has been spiraling ever since his marriage to Summer Newman hit the rocks. His affair with Audra marked a significant shift in his character, showing a darker, more ruthless side. Though Kyle has always been ambitious, his time in Genoa City has often been marked by his attempts to balance family loyalty with personal aspirations. With his relationship with the Newmans strained, particularly with Summer's allegiance to her grandfather, Kyle might find himself drawn to Audra's bold plans. He's no stranger to corporate scheming, and aligning with Audra could provide the outlet he needs to channel his frustrations while also carving out a new path for himself. Together, Audra and Kyle are a dangerous combination. She brings strategic thinking and a willingness to play dirty, while he offers insider knowledge of the Newman family dynamics and business operations. If they were to join forces, Victor might finally face a challenge that even he would struggle to counter. If Audra and Kyle were to target Victor, their strategy would need to be multifaceted. Victor's influence extends beyond Newman Enterprises. His reputation as a shrewd businessman and loyal patriarch means that any attack on him would have to be both calculated and relentless. Here's how they might proceed. Victor's pride and joy is Newman Enterprises, the company he built from the ground up. Audra and Kyle could work together to destabilize the company from within. Audra, with her position at Newman Media, has access to valuable information and connections. She could leak sensitive details, manipulate business deals, or even sabotage key projects. Meanwhile, Kyle's understanding of corporate strategies and his ties to Jebot could be leveraged to outmaneuver Newman Enterprises in the marketplace. A coordinated attack on the company's financial stability would strike at the heart of Victor's legacy. The Newman family is notoriously volatile, with alliances and rivalries shifting constantly. Audra and Kyle could exploit these dynamics to their advantage. By sowing discord among Victor's children, they could weaken his support system. For instance, they might manipulate Victoria and Nick into opposing each other, or use Adam's perpetual outsider status to drive a wedge further into the family. If Victor is too busy putting out fires at home, he might be less focused on external threats. Victor's health has been a recurring issue in recent years. Audra and Kyle could exploit this vulnerability by orchestrating situations that add stress or pressure to his already demanding life. Whether through legal battles, hostile takeovers, or personal attacks, pushing Victor to his limits could give them the upper hand. While this tactic might seem extreme, it's not out of the realm of possibility in the cutthroat world of Genoa City. Audra and Kyle's chances of success would increase significantly if they were to form alliances with other key players. Someone like Tucker McCall, who has his own reasons for disliking Victor, could be a valuable ally. Likewise, gaining the trust of disgruntled Newman employees or leveraging connections in the media could amplify their efforts. By creating a network of support, Audra and Kyle could launch a coordinated attack that leaves Victor scrambling to respond. Should Audra and Kyle succeed in their plot against Victor, the repercussions would ripple throughout Genoa City. For starters, Newman Enterprises could face a crisis of leadership. Victor has always been the glue holding the company together, and his absence or diminished power would create a vacuum that others would rush to fill. Victoria might step up to assert her authority, but she faced challenges from both within the family and external competitors. On a personal level, the Newman family would likely fracture further. Victor's children have always had complicated relationships with their father, but an attack of this magnitude could push some of them to their breaking points. Nick, for example, might withdraw from the family altogether, while Adam could see this as an opportunity to claim the top spot at Newman Enterprises. Summer's reaction would also be pivotal, as she'd be torn between loyalty to her grandfather and her complicated feelings for Kyle. For Audra and Kyle, the fallout would be equally significant. If their plan were to backfire, they'd face Victor's wrath, a prospect that has left many of his enemies in ruins. Even if they were to succeed, they'd have to navigate the consequences of their actions. Audra might find herself isolated, as her reputation for betrayal would make it difficult to form lasting alliances. Kyle, meanwhile, could alienate his family and friends, leaving him adrift in a sea of his own making. Of course, this is Victor Newman we're talking about. The mustache is not one to go down without a fight. Even as Audra and Kyle plot against him, Victor would undoubtedly be working behind the scenes to protect his empire. His vast network of resources, combined with his unparalleled intuition, would make him a formidable opponent. Victor might uncover their scheme before it fully unfolds, turning the tables on them in dramatic fashion. Whether through a masterstroke of business strategy or a personal showdown, Victor's response would be nothing short of epic. A potential alliance between Audra and Kyle against Victor Newman would inject fresh energy into the young and the restless. It's a classic David versus Goliath scenario, but with a modern twist. Audra and Kyle represent a new generation of schemers who are unafraid to challenge the established order. Their ambition and cunning make them compelling adversaries, while Victor's resilience and experience ensure that the stakes remain high. Moreover, this storyline would explore themes of loyalty, ambition, and the cost of power. It would force characters to confront their values and make difficult choices, creating opportunities for growth and transformation. For viewers, it's the kind of high-stakes drama that has kept the young and the restless at the top of daytime television for decades. As Audra and Kyle potentially join forces to take on Victor Newman, the stage is set for a battle that could redefine Genoa City's power dynamics. Whether their plan succeeds or fails, one thing is certain: the fallout will be unforgettable. With its mix of corporate intrigue, family drama, and personal betrayal, this storyline has all the ingredients of a classic Young and the Restless saga. Fans should buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride.